Chapter 1: The School of the Sea. In the heart of the enchanted sea, among the colorful coral reefs, lay the sea school. This school was the meeting point for our fish friends: Sparkle, Coral, Storm, Ripple, Bubble, and Tide. Every day they would come to school and have fun together. Sparkle was different from the other fish with her blue scales. She was known for her courage and passion for adventure. Coral was the smartest student in school. She was intelligent and curious, always eager to learn new things. Storm was the fastest fish in school. With lightning speed, he could leave other fish in awe. Ripple was the quiet and calm fish of the underwater world. He was an expert in unraveling the secrets of the deep. Bubble was always cheerful and energetic, bringing happiness and positive energy to others. Tide was balanced and patient. He always maintained his composure and was ready to help his friends in any situation. One day during recess, the 6 fish friends decided to explore the depths of the sea. They played hide and seek among the seaweed, discovered the colorful coral reefs, and met new sea creatures. Deep down, they found a cave filled with freshwater pools. They eagerly dove in and played fun games inside. But as they ventured deeper into the cave, Sparkle got separated from the group while chasing after something intriguing. The others worked together to find Sparkle. Coral quickly devised a plan while Ripple observed their surroundings. Storm raced around the cave, searching for any signs of Sparkle. Bubble and Tide encouraged each other, spreading positive vibes to keep their spirits high. Eventually, they found Sparkle trapped in a small alcove. Working together, they managed to free her and safely return to the surface. When they emerged from the cave, bathed in the light of the sunset, they swam back to the sea school. Their teacher praised them for their teamwork and bravery, strengthening their bond even further. Chapter 2: The Search for Remedy. One day at the sea school, one of the students, Bubble, tripped and fell while playing in the schoolyard, resulting in a small injury. Their teacher explained that they needed a special plant to heal the wound, which could be found in the mysterious depths of the sea. Sparkle, Coral, Storm, Ripple, and Tide immediately set out to help Bubble. They explored the area around the school, searching for the plant their teacher described. They first stumbled upon the starting point of a gentle underwater current. Following the current's path, they reached a shallow area where a waterfall cascaded into the sea. Beneath the flowing water, they discovered a plant glowing with a gentle light. Tide carefully plucked the plant, and they continued their search. Venturing deeper into the ocean, they encountered a group of plants hidden among colorful coral. Storm noticed that these plants had unique properties that could boost the immune system of injured fish. Ripple collected some of these plants, realizing they might come in handy in the future. With both plants in hand, they returned to the sea school. Their teacher used the plants to heal Bubble's injury, and soon Bubble was back to their cheerful self. Their successful adventure taught them the importance of cooperation and solidarity, and they realized that by working together, they could overcome any challenge that came their way. Chapter 3: The Mysterious Underwater Garden. After their previous adventures, Sparkle, Coral, Storm, Ripple, Bubble, and Tide continued to explore the wonders of the underwater world. One day, while swimming near the outskirts of their city, they stumbled upon a mysterious underwater garden. As they approached the garden, they noticed a group of unfamiliar fish tending to the plants. Sparkle, being the curious one, swam closer to get a better look. "Hello there. What are you doing?" Sparkle asked, her voice filled with excitement. The leader of the group, a wise old fish named Marlin, smiled warmly. "We are caretakers of this underwater garden. We cultivate various plants and herbs that provide food and medicine for our fellow sea creatures." Coral's eyes widened with interest. "That's amazing. We've never seen anything like this before." Marlin nodded. "Feel free to explore the garden, but be careful. Some of the plants are delicate and need special care." Excitedly, the 6 friends began to explore the garden, marveling at the vibrant colors and unique shapes of the plants. They even helped Marlin and his friends with some gardening tasks, learning valuable lessons about cooperation and nurturing. As they bid farewell to their new friends and continued their journey, they realized the importance of lending a helping fin to others in need. And they knew that by working together, they could make their underwater world a better place for everyone. Chapter 4: The Great Coral Reef Race. One sunny day in the underwater city, excitement filled the air as the annual Great Coral Reef Race was about to begin. Sparkle, Coral, Storm, Ripple, Bubble, and Tide eagerly joined the race, ready to test their swimming skills against other fish in the community. The race course wound its way through the colorful coral reefs, with checkpoints set up along the way. The 6 friends swam with all their might, determined to reach the finish line first. As they raced, they encountered various obstacles, from tricky currents to mischievous sea creatures trying to slow them down. But they persevered, encouraging each other with words of support and determination. At one point, they came across a fellow racer, a shy fish named Finley, who was struggling to keep up. Without hesitation, Sparkle and the others slowed down to swim alongside Finley, offering words of encouragement and helping him navigate through the challenging parts of the course. Together, they pushed through to the final stretch of the race. As they approached the finish line, they saw that they were neck and neck with another group of racers. With one final burst of speed, they surged ahead and crossed the finish line victorious. But more than winning the race, they felt proud of their teamwork and sportsmanship. They realized that true victory comes not from beating others, but from helping each other succeed and grow. As they celebrated their victory with the other racers, they knew that their bond as friends and teammates was stronger than ever. Chapter 5: The Sunken Shipwreck. Beyond the bustling underwater city, beneath the waves where the sunlight struggles to penetrate, lies the sunken shipwreck. It's a place of mystery and intrigue, where the remnants of a long-forgotten ship rest silently on the ocean floor. Sparkle, Coral, Storm, Ripple, Bubble, and Tide had heard whispers of the sunken shipwreck, but few dared to explore its depths. Intrigued by the tales, they decided to dive into the depths and uncover its secrets. As they approached the shipwreck, they were greeted by the eerie sight of rusted metal and decaying wood, surrounded by schools of curious fish and swaying seaweed. Coral marveled at the sight. "It's like stepping into a story from the past." Tide nodded in agreement. But what mysteries does this ship hold? Before anyone could answer, a soft voice echoed through the water, carried on the currents. "Welcome, travelers. Explore with care, for the secrets of the shipwreck are guarded by the sea." Undeterred by the warning, Sparkle took the lead, her eyes scanning the wreckage for any signs of treasure or secrets. The others followed closely behind, their senses alert for any dangers that might lurk in the shadows. As they ventured deeper into the shipwreck, they discovered hidden chambers and forgotten artifacts, each one holding a clue to the ship's past. They found old maps and journals, detailing the voyages of the ship's crew and the treasures they sought. But the true mystery of the shipwreck lay in its hold, where ancient chests and crates lay hidden beneath the sand. With each discovery, Sparkle, Coral, Storm, Ripple, Bubble, and Tide felt the thrill of adventure coursing through their veins, driving them ever closer to uncovering the secrets of the past. As they journeyed deeper into the shipwreck, they knew that they were on the brink of uncovering secrets that had been lost to the depths of time. And though the path ahead was fraught with danger, they were determined to press on, for the lure of discovery was too great to resist. Chapter 6: The Coral Maze. Beyond the bustling underwater city, nestled among the vibrant coral reefs, lies the Coral Maze. It's a place of intricate beauty and bewildering complexity, where the coral formations twist and turn in a mesmerizing dance. Sparkle, Coral, Storm, Ripple, Bubble, and Tide had heard tales of the Coral Maze, but few had dared to venture inside. Intrigued by the challenge, they decided to explore the maze and uncover its secrets. As they entered the maze, they were greeted by a riot of color and shape, with coral formations towering overhead and twisting pathways leading in every direction. Storm marveled at the sight. "It's like nothing I've ever seen before." Tide nodded in agreement. "But how do we find our way through?" Before anyone could answer, a soft voice echoed through the maze, carried on the gentle currents. "Welcome, travelers. The Coral Maze holds many secrets, but only those with patience and determination can uncover them." Undeterred by the warning, Sparkle took the lead, her keen eyes scanning the maze for any signs of a way out. The others followed closely behind, their senses alert for any hidden dangers that might lurk in the shadows. As they ventured deeper into the maze, they encountered dead ends and false pathways, each one leading them further away from their goal. But they pressed on, relying on their instincts and each other to guide them through the labyrinth. With each twist and turn, they learned to trust in their intuition and work together as a team. And as they finally emerged from the maze triumphant and victorious, they knew that their bond as friends had grown stronger than ever. For in the coral maze, they had learned that sometimes the greatest challenges can lead to the greatest rewards, and that with courage and perseverance, anything is possible. Chapter 7: The Lost Lagoon. In the heart of the ocean, surrounded by towering cliffs and swirling currents, lies the Lost Lagoon. It's a place of mystery and wonder, where the waters are calm and the secrets are hidden beneath the surface. Sparkle, Coral, Storm, Ripple, Bubble, and Tide had heard whispers of the Lost Lagoon, but few had ventured into its depths. Intrigued by the tales, they decided to explore the lagoon and uncover its mysteries. As they entered the lagoon, they were greeted by a sense of tranquility, with the water shimmering like liquid crystal beneath the sunlight. Coral marveled at the sight. "It's so peaceful here." Tide nodded in agreement. "But why is it called the Lost Lagoon?" Before anyone could answer, a soft voice echoed through the water, carried on the gentle currents. "Welcome, travelers. The Lost Lagoon is a place of hidden wonders, but beware the illusions that may deceive you." Undeterred by the warning, Sparkle took the lead, her eyes scanning the lagoon for any signs of danger or hidden treasures. The others followed closely behind, their senses alert for any hidden dangers that might lurk beneath the surface. As they ventured deeper into the lagoon, they encountered strange phenomena and optical illusions that tested their perception and judgment. But they pressed on, relying on their instincts and each other to guide them through the maze of deception. With each challenge they faced, they grew stronger and more determined. And as they finally emerged from the lagoon, they knew that their bond as friends had been tested and proven true. For in the Lost Lagoon, they had learned that sometimes the greatest treasures are hidden in plain sight, and that true friendship is the greatest treasure of all. Chapter 8: The Whispering Woods. Deep within the ocean, where the sunlight struggles to reach, lies the Whispering Woods. It's a place of mystery and enchantment, where the seaweed sways like trees in the wind and the shadows dance in the dim light. Sparkle, Coral, Storm, Ripple, Bubble, and Tide had heard whispers of the Whispering Woods, but few had dared to explore its depths. Intrigued by the tales, they decided to venture into the woods and uncover its secrets. As they entered the woods, they were greeted by a sense of tranquility, with the gentle rustling of seaweed and the faint glow of bioluminescent creatures illuminating the darkness. Storm marveled at the sight. "It's like stepping into another world." Coral nodded in agreement. But what mysteries lie hidden within these woods? Before anyone could answer, a soft voice echoed through the underwater forest, carried on the gentle currents. "Welcome, travelers. The Whispering Woods hold many secrets, but only those who listen carefully can uncover them." Undeterred by the warning, Sparkle took the lead, her senses alert for any signs of danger or hidden treasures. The others followed closely behind, their eyes scanning the shadows for any hidden dangers that might lurk beneath the surface. As they ventured deeper into the woods, they encountered strange creatures and mysterious phenomena that tested their perception and intuition. But they pressed on, relying on their instincts and each other to guide them through the maze of shadows. With each step they took, they felt the magic of the woods enveloping them, filling their hearts with wonder and awe. And as they finally emerged from the woods, they knew that their bond as friends had been strengthened by the secrets they had uncovered. For in the Whispering Woods, they had learned that sometimes the greatest mysteries are found not in what is seen, but in what is heard. Chapter 9: The Guardian of the Abyss. Far beneath the ocean's surface, in the darkest depths where few dare to venture, lies the abyss. It's a place of mystery and danger, where the waters are cold and the shadows seem to reach out and grab hold of unwary travelers. Sparkle, Coral, Storm, Ripple, Bubble, and Tide had heard tales of the abyss, but none had ever encountered its guardian. Intrigued by the challenge, they decided to brave the depths and uncover the secrets that lay hidden within. As they descended into the abyss, they were greeted by a sense of foreboding, with the water growing colder and the darkness closing in around them. Storm shivered slightly. "I don't like the feel of this place." Coral nodded in agreement. "But we must press on. The guardian awaits us." Before anyone could respond, a powerful presence made itself known. Its presence felt rather than seen. The guardian of the abyss had arrived, its form shrouded in darkness and its eyes gleaming with ancient wisdom. "Who dares to enter my domain?" The guardian's voice echoed through the water, sending shivers down their spines. Sparkle stepped forward, her voice steady. "We seek only to uncover the secrets of the abyss. Will you allow us passage?" The guardian regarded them for a moment, its gaze piercing through the darkness. Only those who prove themselves worthy may pass. Prepare yourselves, for the trials ahead will test your courage and determination. With that, the guardian vanished into the shadows, leaving Sparkle and her friends to face the challenges that lay ahead. As they journeyed deeper into the abyss, they encountered obstacles and trials that pushed them to their limits. From treacherous currents to menacing sea creatures, each challenge tested their resolve and their bond as friends. But they pressed on, refusing to be deterred by the dangers that surrounded them. And as they finally reached the heart of the abyss, they found themselves face to face with the guardian once more. "You have proven yourselves worthy," the guardian's voice echoed through the darkness. "You may pass, but remember, the abyss holds many secrets, and not all are meant to be uncovered." With those words, the guardian vanished once more, leaving Sparkle and her friends to continue their journey into the unknown. For in the depths of the abyss, they had learned that true courage is not the absence of fear, but the willingness to face it head-on, even in the darkest of times. Chapter 10. The Isle of Illusion. In the vast expanse of the ocean, there lies an island shrouded in mystery and illusion. It's a place where reality bends and twists, and nothing is quite as it seems. This is the Isle of Illusion. Sparkle, Coral, Storm, Ripple, Bubble, and Tide had heard whispers of the Isle of Illusion, but few had dared to set foot on its shores. Intrigued by the tales, they decided to explore the island and uncover its secrets. As they approached the Isle of Illusion, they were met with a sight unlike anything they had ever seen before. The island seemed to shift and change before their eyes, its shores appearing and disappearing like mirages on the horizon. Ripple frowned. "I don't like the look of this place. It feels unsettling." Coral nodded in agreement. "But we must stay focused. The secrets of the island await us." Before anyone could respond, a strange voice echoed through the air, carried on the shifting winds of the island. "Welcome, travelers, to the Isle of Illusion. Here reality is but a fleeting dream, and truth is often hidden behind a veil of lies." Undeterred by the warning, Sparkle took the lead, her eyes scanning the island for any signs of danger or hidden treasures. The others followed closely behind, their senses on high alert for any tricks or illusions that might await them. As they explored the island, they encountered a series of baffling illusions and mind-bending challenges. From twisting mazes to perplexing puzzles, each obstacle tested their perception and wit. But they pressed on, refusing to be fooled by the island's tricks. And as they finally reached the heart of the island, they uncovered the greatest illusion of all, a shimmering pool of water that seemed to reflect their deepest desires and fears. "This pool holds the key to unlocking the secrets of the island," Sparkle said, her voice filled with determination. "But we must tread carefully, for not all is as it seems." With that, they approached the pool, their hearts filled with hope and trepidation. And as they gazed into its depths, they realized that the true magic of the Isle of Illusion lay not in its tricks and deceptions, but in the courage and resilience of those who dared to explore its mysteries. For in the end, they knew that it was not the illusions that defined them, but the strength and determination that lay within their hearts. Chapter 11. The Temple of Tranquility. Deep within the ocean, nestled among swaying seaweed and colorful coral, lies the Temple of Tranquility. It's a place of serenity and inner peace, where the waters are calm and the air is filled with a sense of stillness. Sparkle, Coral, Storm, Ripple, Bubble, and Tide had heard tales of the Temple of Tranquility, but few had ever ventured inside its sacred walls. Intrigued by the stories, they decided to explore the temple and uncover its secrets. As they approached the temple, they were greeted by a feeling of calm and serenity, with the gentle sound of water trickling from fountains and the soft glow of bioluminescent algae illuminating the darkness. Storm breathed a sigh of relief. "It feels so peaceful here." Coral nodded in agreement. "But why is this place called the Temple of Tranquility?" Before anyone could answer, a soothing voice echoed through the temple, carried on the gentle currents. "Welcome, travelers, to the Temple of Tranquility. Here you will find inner peace and enlightenment, if you are willing to open your hearts and minds." Undeterred by the warning, Sparkle took the lead, her senses attuned to the subtle energies of the temple. The others followed closely behind, their hearts open to the wisdom that awaited them. As they explored the temple, they encountered ancient statues and mystical symbols that seemed to whisper secrets of the past. They also discovered tranquil gardens and peaceful meditation chambers, where they could reflect and find solace in the midst of their journey. But the true magic of the temple lay in its ability to quiet the mind and soothe the soul. With each step they took, Sparkle, Coral, Storm, Ripple, Bubble, and Tide felt a sense of inner peace wash over them, filling their hearts with clarity and understanding. And as they finally reached the heart of the temple, they realized that the greatest treasure of all was not found in gold or jewels, but in the peace and tranquility that lay within themselves. For in the Temple of Tranquility, they had learned that true happiness comes from within, and that by finding peace in their hearts, they could overcome any challenge that life threw their way. Chapter 12. The Power of Learning. As Sparkle, Coral, Storm, Ripple, Bubble, and Tide reflected on their journey, they realized that every adventure had been a lesson in itself. From the coral maze to the symphony of the sea, they had learned the value of curiosity, courage, and compassion. And as they returned home, they carried with them not only memories of their adventures, but also the wisdom gained along the way. But their journey was not yet complete, for deep within the heart of their underwater city, there lay a hidden treasure, a secret that had been waiting to be uncovered. Determined to discover the truth, Sparkle and her friends embarked on one final adventure, delving into the depths of the city's ancient archives in search of clues. As they searched through dusty tomes and faded scrolls, they uncovered hints and riddles that led them on a journey through the city's forgotten past. And finally, after much searching, they found themselves standing before a hidden chamber, its doors sealed shut for centuries. With a sense of anticipation, they pushed open the doors and stepped inside, their eyes widening in wonder as they beheld the treasure that lay within. At the center of the chamber stood a magnificent chest, crafted from the finest wood and adorned with intricate carvings depicting scenes of the ocean's wonders. Its surface gleamed in the soft light, polished to a shine that seemed to rival the sun itself. As they approached the chest, they could feel the weight of centuries of history and knowledge pressing down upon them. And as they lifted the lid, they gasped in awe at the sight that met their eyes. Gold and jewels glittered within the chest, casting a warm glow over the chamber. But more than that, there were books and scrolls, filled with knowledge and wisdom passed down through the ages. "This is the true treasure of our city," Sparkle said, her voice filled with awe. The power of learning and discovery. Realizing the immense value of the treasure they had uncovered, Sparkle and her friends made a solemn vow to share its riches with their fellow citizens. They established a grand library in the heart of the city, where all could come to learn and grow, and where the knowledge of the ages would be preserved for generations to come. And as they gazed upon the riches before them, they knew that the greatest treasure of all was not gold or jewels, but the knowledge and understanding that came from the power of learning. For in the end, they knew that it was not the treasures they found, but the lessons they learned along the way that mattered most.